Who is winning the Champions League? Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be doing a massive video with a prediction of the Champions League, who I think would unlock a massive chance of winning multiple trophies, but most of all this trophy, the Champions League. This trophy is one of the most historic trophies you'll ever see in your life. It's such a big tournament, and these two teams fit perfect to the 2022 Champions League final game. In today's video, I'll be doing 4 categories. So firstly, 5 key players from each team, the history of this game, of these two teams, the road to the final, and then 4th, the one you've been waiting for, my prediction, who I think will win the historic Champions League trophy. Let's just have a little quick conversation about this game. Let's be honest, Real Madrid have had such a tough, such a tough run, as you can find out in the road to glory. But this is like Real Madrid have had such a tough run, such a tough run, and they've had Chelsea, Man City, and PSG, and you compare that to Liverpool's Inter Milan. Yeah, Inter Milan are decent. Yeah, Benfica. Thinking, and then Villarreal. So Liverpool haven't had as hard as a run as Real Madrid, but honestly, this game goes one way, and I don't think this game might not even go through the 90. It might have to go to extra time. It's that close and that good of a game. It could go anyway, and this is what makes this game even more special. Liverpool fans and Real Madrid fans, let me know in the comments, are you nervous? Because that's a dumb question. Of course you're nervous. You're playing Liverpool or Real Madrid. You'll be nervous. Real Madrid, that'll be in the history. Should we get on to the 5 key players for me for Real Madrid? So for me, Courtois gets in there because that goalie, you need a good goalie. Alisson's a very good goalie. I haven't got Alisson in my 5 key players for Liverpool, but I think it's maybe stretching a bit, but I think Liverpool's defence is a bit better than Real Madrid, so I don't think they need Alisson as much as Real Madrid need Courtois. So I've gone for Courtois. I've gone for Toni Kroos. That little magnet in the middle of the park is massive to intercept that Liverpool transition where they're coming back from defence, they're ready to attack, and the Kroos is just there to defend it. I've also got what a disaster. Camavinga. Yeah, it's literally the same as Kroos. He's that little magnet in midfield, that one who just intercepts the play from the transition area, who can ping a pass, can tackle well and do all this. You just need that little magnet in the middle of the park. Gone for Vinny Jr. as well. Honestly, he is a key player for Real Madrid. The way they play, he's key. The way Ancelotti likes to move around and all this and that. It's definitely a massive good thing for Real Madrid, and even Vinny running down the flanks. I think he's going to be playing Trent, I believe. So be Vinny v Trent or Vinny v Robertson. Either way, that's going to be a big battle. I think Vinny can sort of beat. I don't know if he can beat either of them, to be fair. But yeah, and then of course I've got the top goal scorer of the Champions League so far in the Karim Benzema. He's currently on 15 goals, which is really just unheard of stats in the Champions League. 15 goals in about 12 games, I believe. which is unreal stats in the Champions League when you play PSG, Chelsea, City, back-to-back hat-tricks against PSG and Chelsea is just unbelievable. He's a striker that can fit into any team whatsoever. He can fit into Chelsea, Newcastle, Southampton, Grimsby Town, fit into Scunthorpe United. He can fit into anyone. He can fit into like a team in the China League or like Portuguese team. He can fit into anyone, any team. He's that good of a player. Is that big of an impact? He can get Grimsby to the Premier League, I think. Yeah, is that big of an impact player? 15 goals in the Champions League, one of the biggest tournament in club football, and 15 goals is unheard of. It is unheard of. Moving on to the 5 key players for Liverpool, as we have got Sadio Mane. He's going to be trying to get that, the Ballon d'Or. I'm going that far because let's say Liverpool win the Champions League. That's another trophy. He's won the AFCON. He's won a League Cup. He's won the FA Cup. That's all. That's a quadruple for Sadio Mane. Then he could possibly win the Super Cup. Then he possibly could win the Club World Cup and even the World Cup. That's another about 7 trophies in 1 year. I don't think, no, 6 trophies because Club World Cup will be next year, won't it? 2023, yeah. So, yeah, it could be, well, probably won't win the World Cup. That could be 5 trophies. Oh, also the FA Community Shield. No. Yeah, the FA Community Shield. I thought they won in that. They're in that 6 trophies. He could be winning 6 trophies, and he's been a big part of all of that. Mane is on the charge for this Ballon d'Or, and I think he can get it. Moving on to Salah. Salah's wanting revenge after what happened in 2018. We'll talk about that in the history. But what happened in 2018? We'll get into more depth about it. But what happened in 2018 will hate Salah for ages. What happened for Salah will make Salah more hungry, more angry, more desire to beat Real Madrid. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Salah does. He's staying for another year. He said that in his interview, so that's good. They're still waiting on Sadio Mane. He said after this game, he'll think about leaving, which basically means if we lose this, I'm going. If we win this, I'm staying. Basically, that's my input on it. I don't. If they win the Champions League, why would you move? Why would you move if you just won the Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, minutes away from winning the Premier League? Why would you leave? But let's say you don't win the Champions League, that means you only won the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. Then they're still big trophies. Don't get me wrong, but you've missed out on the 2 best, and you've had such a brilliant season. So that's where my input on it. I think Mane will go if they lose. So that's a big loss. The other one is Diaz for me. I think Diaz will probably play over Jota. So I've got Diaz in there. I think Diaz has been an brilliant impact player for Liverpool this season. Signing from January, so brilliant player. And then Thiago, that literally cruising Canavinga, but I think he's got a little bit of zizz about him. That little flick megged, I don't know who it was, he megged someone from Wolves and Mane scored. Brilliant! The ball came in, just went up, bang. Just didn't even, I don't think he even looked. He just no-looked, flicked, megged someone to assist Mane. He is a fantastic player at his highest class, highest quality. Brilliant player. And then moving on to Van Dijk, I have to go for a defender because it's going to be Benzema, be Van Dijk or Kanate. I think Van Dijk will be like Kanate. This is my man only. I think he's playing. Hopefully he's playing for Liverpool. I think he was on the bench against Wolves, so that's good news. Haven't heard really anything much from him that he's not going to play. I heard much news on him, but if he's going to play, yeah, he's not going to play. So I think he's going to play. So yeah, should we get into the history of this Champions League match? The last final these two played in was 2018. Liverpool lost 3-1 to Real Madrid. It was 3-1. Benzema with the goal, Sadio Mane with the goal, and Gareth Bale with the double. And it was a Karius. This game ruined Karius' career. Really, it ruined his career. He made 2 mistakes, and one was a bicy. So that's basically 2 mistakes, and the other goal was a bicy. So yeah, not brilliant from Karius. And the bicy couldn't really do much about. That's the only goal. So it should really only been about 1-1 to be fair, Karius. But he had something with his head. I remember he had something with his head. This game has been moved to France. It was meant to play in Russia, but it was moved to France after what's happened. Rest in peace, Ukraine. Real Madrid, they do look very good, and I think could they carry on and win against Liverpool? Liverpool won the Champions League 6 times, and Real Madrid 13 times. So Real Madrid definitely more historic in this competition. They are the kings of this competition, as you like to say. They've been honestly a fantastic team for this Champions League. And Liverpool though won it 6 times, very good for them. Could they make it 7? Who knows? Could Real Madrid make it 14? Who knows? Liverpool are going to chase Real Madrid a lot now, so it's going to be interesting. And then the last time the Champions League was played at France, it was Real Madrid versus Liverpool. I don't think it was the last time they played France, but these two teams played at France, and it was 1-0 Liverpool. So Liverpool have that historic figure to them, winning against Real Madrid in France, even in Paris. So yeah, Liverpool may have the that battle of 1981 where they beat Real Madrid. 41 years later, the same's happened again. So it's going to be interesting. Should we get on to the road to the Champions League final? Starting off with Liverpool, should we start off with the group stage games? So Liverpool 3, AC Milan 2, Porto 1, Liverpool 5, Atletico Madrid 2, Liverpool 3, Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 0, Liverpool 2, Porto 0. That's 15 points out of 8. Oh my days, my math one. 18 points out of 18. They were unbeaten. The key results for me there. We'll do this. Key results: 5-1 away at Porto. Key. That really just showed their dominance on this group. Second game week in, 5-1 against Porto, showing your worth. 3-2 away to Atletico Madrid. That's a tough match. You can't lie. You can't, ring around the edges really, can you? Going away to Atletico Madrid is tough. Man City found out. So yeah, that was when Griezmann got a red card as well. Another one which was massive. The third one, we'll do 3 for this. AC Milan 1, Liverpool 2. Away from home, and Liverpool beat AC Milan. That's massive, crucial. And yeah, should we get into the group stage? My phone's been annoying. It keeps turning off. I need to get that. So for me, in the round of 16, first leg, Liverpool beat Inter Milan 2-0 away from home. That's massive. And then in the second leg, they lost their first ever game in the Champions League. They lost this season, and it was at home to Inter Milan. It's not the best result for Liverpool, but it doesn't matter if they lost. They still got through. Who's the one in the Champions League final, and who's the one beating Liverpool? To be fair, they probably should have at least got a point there. At least probably should have won it, to be fair. But yeah, Inter Milan 1-0. It's not a result they're going to cry about. Moving on to the first leg, 3-1 in the quarterfinals. Benfica 1, Liverpool 3. And they really stamp their authority on this game, and you go into the second leg and you think, surely Liverpool have this under control, they'll win this, get another goal, 4-1 easy, 1-0, 2-0 at home, you'll win this. But no, they decided to draw 3-3. What, just like, you're at home and you're drawing 3-3 to Benfica. There was one player who had a masterclass. I think it was Nunes. No, I think it was Yamchuk or someone who had a masterclass, really. He had tons and tons of shots. Moving into the semi-finals, Liverpool 2, Villarreal 0. Massive. And then in the semi-finals again, Liverpool beat them 3-2, and that was a nervy game for Liverpool. They were 2-0 down at half-time, and then they somehow changed it and made it 3-2. So that's Liverpool's road to the final bit on the screen. One bit will be the knockout, group stage one will be the knockout. So it's going to be interesting to see. Moving into Real Madrid group stage. 1-0 away at Inter Milan, 2-1 loss at home to Sheriff, which is a weird result. Beat Shakhtar 5-0, beat Shakhtar 2-1, beat Sheriff 3-0, and beat Inter Milan 2-0. Going into the round of 16, PSG beat them 1-0, and Real Madrid beat PSG 3-1. Quarterfinals, Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 3. So that's when they won. And then it was Real Madrid 2, Chelsea 3. Semi-finals, Manchester City 4, Real Madrid 3. And then in the second leg, Real Madrid 3, Manchester City 1. So very interesting results there for Real Madrid. Should we get into the main one? My predictions. This game's massive. It's, Salah wanting revenge. Camavinga wanted to win the Champions League. Mane wanted to win the Champions League. Benzema wanted to win. It's literally Ancelotti versus Klopp. Who will win this battle? I don't know. I think Liverpool may just edge it. 3-2 Liverpool. I'm going for 3-2 to Liverpool, and I think Liverpool will win the Champions League, for goodness sake. Real Madrid are very good, but Liverpool, I don't know, just something from somewhere will just pop into the mind and just have that energy and that belief and that confidence just to win this game 3-2, scrape a thrilling 5-goal thrilling game. If I got that right, I'm a genius, and I will genius. That wraps up the video. Liverpool for me to win the Champions League. Do I think that could happen? It could happen. I don't know. But Liverpool to win the Champions League. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out.